What it be, birds and brownies, this is Razor, and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion. And as you can see, we are right back where we left off last time, in the City of Bliss. And we need to to head up and meet sheogorath.
See you later.
Also, I turned up the microphone volume sensitivity thing, since my previous videos were a little quiet, so I turned it up so hopefully you guys can hear me better. Alright, let's just head up here. Hey there, Golden Saint. And onward to the palace. And here it is. Palace of the Shivering Isles, home of sheogorath.
Always a pleasure.
Hey there, Haskell. Hey there, sheogorath.
A new arrival! Shame about my gatekeeper. I'm so happy I could just tear out your intestines and strangle you with them.
I would appreciate it if you didn't do that.
I suppose an introduction is in order. I'm sheogorath, Prince of Madness, and other things. I'm not talking about them.
Alright.
You've probably figured that out by now. Let's hope so, or we're in real trouble. And out come the intestines, and I skip rope with them. But perhaps now's not the time. You've made it this far, farther than anyone else. Well done. Take this trinket of mine. Perhaps it will serve you well, or look lovely on your corpse.
Alright. Charity of Madness. What do you want?
I've been waiting for you. Or someone like you. Or someone other than you for some time. I need a champion, and you've got the job!
Okay.
Time to save the realm, rescue the damsel, slay the beast, or die trying. Your help is required. A change is coming. Everything changes, even Daedric princes, especially Daedric princes.
Alright. Changes?
Daedra are the embodiment of change and permanency. I'm no different, except in the ways that I am. A Greymarch is coming, and you're going to stop it.
Greymarch?
The details aren't important. At least, not right now. Eternity is on a rather tight deadline. We'll get back to that later.
Okay. So, what now?
Now, you run an errand for me. An important one. Of course, anything I tell you to do is important. My realm, my rules.
Okay.
You're going to Zedilian, one of my favorite spots in the Isles. It's a little place I used to take care of unwanted visitors. And some are more unwanted than others.
Why Zedilian?
The gatekeeper takes care of most of the unwanted, but he's dead. We'll have to remedy that soon as well. Anyway, there are those that have other ways into my realm, and they're on the move. We don't want them here. Trust me.
Alright then.
So, you're going to get Zedilian up and running. Here's a little book to tell you how. And the Attenuator of Judgment. You'll need that too. Of course, you can always get more details from Haskell. He's a detail-oriented type of person. A big help. And a snappy dresser. Now, get going, before I change my mind. Or my mind changes me.
Alright, so off to Zedilian now. Oh, I should talk to Haskell first.
The Mad God has given you a task. Surely...
Alright. What can you tell me about Zedilian?
Yes, quite an amazing place, really. Wonderful for relieving one's tension as you watch those troublesome adventurers suffer. No offense.
None taken.
I'd say your next move is to head to Zedilian and get it reactivated.
Alright. How do I get it reactivated?
Yes? Ah, silly me. The book has no pictures. Can't really expect you to read that now, can I? To reactivate Zedilian for my lord's pleasure, you'll need to find 3 focus crystals and return them to their resting place.
Okay.
Each crystal has a matching receptacle called a judgment nexus. Even you can't miss them.
Alright.
Without the crystals in place, the resonator of judgment, Zedilian's power source, cannot be restored.
Alright.
A glorious existence. True.
Alright. Now to head to Zedilian. Replica of the Gatekeeper. Alright. Alright, where is Zedilian? There it is. I'll go here and then go the rest of the way on foot. More of these things. Prepare to be vanquished.
Yeah!
I shall smite thee with my sword thing. Alright, I'll just be taking the madness ore since I'll need that later. Alright. Madness helmet mixes. That's useful. Alright, I'll probably do that off screen. Getting parts of madness ore and getting madness armor, since I currently have the steel armor equipped that I got from one of the... Oh, for a second I thought that was a body. Since I got from one of the adventurers that tried to get past the Gatekeeper. And I almost said the Firekeeper again. Because of Dark Souls. Even though I haven't been playing Dark Souls for a few weeks, I've been playing... It's either pronounced Neo or Nio. It's one of the two. Or maybe it's none of them at all. Alright. Alright. Let's see what we got in here. A Claymore Nexus. I can use that for when I'm in the Crucible side of the thing. The Crucible City. Alright. Come on, there we go. Right. Into Zedilian we go. Right. Better get my sword out. That is, if you would call this a sword. Since I'm not exactly sure what it's called. I guess I'll call it a sword, since it's something that can cut. Alright. Auto attempt that. Got some more madness ore. Alright. No way through there. And forward we go. Got some more potions and more of these frog things. Oops, that's the wrong thing. What was that I just used for speed? Alright, where is... Here it is. There we go. Be gone, thought! Alright, I'll just be taking that. And that. Alright, now to put it here. And continue onward. Auto attempt that. Silver bow. I don't use bows since I've already maxed out the skill for that. Alright, do any of you had anything good? Yeah? Got any madness order? No? What about you over here? Nope. But I'll be taking everything you've got. I fell into a trap. Right. Hey there. I'll be taking that. Hey, you got some madness order. Taking that. Oh, I don't know how I didn't see you there. I'll just be taking your staff and your giant spores. And let's see what we get in here. Some more madness ore. Now to put this crystal there. Just need to find and put in one more crystal, and then this place is activated. Just be taking that. Flawless topaz. Huh. Looks like that was all that was there. Into the Hall of Judgment. I'll just be taking some of these and take out the last shaman, wherever it is. Is that you? Nope, that wasn't it. Ow. Go away. Oh, there you are. And to get a matrix for the madness sword. Alright. Next task should be attune the resonator. Alright. Down with you, and down with you, and down with you. In case you haven't seen my previous videos, the reason why I'm using only destruction magic is because I maxed out the skills on blade weapons, blunt weapons, and archery weapons. Alright. Now to use that. Now this place is active once again.
Finally, Lord sheogorath has sent someone to assist me. But where are my manners? Must get into my professional tone. Welcome to Zedillion. I'm the dungeon caretaker, Kiliban Nerendil.
Tell me about this place.
A wonder of engineering, is it not? Zedillion is the ultimate test of metal for the foolhardy adventurer that dares trespass into the Shivering Isles. What they don't know is that they're being drawn to their doom, courtesy of the Resonator of Judgment.
Okay. Interesting. Tell me more.
Ever since that wretched gatekeeper was made, Xedilian became redundant. It fell into disrepair and was eventually all but forgotten. After only a few years passed, the Grumites began moving in. Ghastly things.
Don't need to tell me that.
They mistook the focus crystals for some sort of religious symbols and removed them from their rightful places. This rendered the resonator inert and Xedilian completely useless. Luckily, you came along and placed Xedilian back into operation.
Enough. How do I get out of here?
Yes, I tend to ramble. You'll have to forgive me. If you have the attenuator, then sheogorath must have sent you. Xedilian would normally have sent you back to the entrance when you stepped on the pad in the resonator chamber. Since you're up here, I can only surmise that adventurers are already entering the dungeon as we speak.
What should I do?
The only thing we can do is let the adventurers complete a cycle through here. I'll be glad to help. I assume sheogorath gave you the manual of Xedilian. You can consult it for more information, or I can provide instructions.
Alright.
So good to be back in business.
Right. Now these two buttons is... one's for madness, the other's to destroy them, basically. I don't know if there's different, what's it called? Outcomes for doing each one. Right. So I'll be doing that.
This is one of the horrid guardians of which the stories spoke?
What a joke. Let's be rid of this thing and continue on our way.
Wait just a moment. What's that sound?
Prepare yourselves for battle.
One of them should be going
Take
down.
this.
Any day now. Oh, there he went.
Damn it. Lewin deserved better than this, and I'm responsible. Someone will pay dearly, I assure you.
There's nothing to be done here. We must press on.
Alright.
Unleashed the swarm, did we? Nothing like a little bloodlust to start the encounter off right.
Alright. On to the next trap.
Look, I told you. Treasure. Let's have at it, Sindelius.
Alright. Let's do that.
The cage is locked.
Greymarch, be careful. This looks too good to be true.
That's because it is.
Ha! Let's see them stop me after I rip this gate from its hinges.
Greymarch, no!
Wait for it, and boom. There went Sindelius, and now only he
Sindelius.
remains.
I don't know who built this nightmare, but if I get my hands on them...
Right?
The classic fire trap. Always a favorite, especially in the colder months.
Yep. Alright. What was the madness one? Drop keys. Alright. On to the next teleporter. Alright.
Steady, Greymarch, steady. You've been through worse before. What more could this place possibly throw at you?
Well, something like this.
What? The very dead rot. Ah! Now it's my turn. Ah! Now it's my turn.
Alright. All 3 adventurers are down. And
You've made short work of the intruders. Sheogorath should be proud to have such an efficient apprentice. Now, if you'll step on the last teleporter pad, I will meet you in the reception chamber so we can recover your earnings.
alright.
Not to worry. We'll have your spoils to you in no time at all.
Hang on, I forgot to put on this. There we go. Right.
As is the tradition, you are to be awarded a focus crystal as a token of your fine work. I'll have it sent to the palace and placed in the main hall if you wish to take a look at it.
Okay. You spoke of earnings before?
Oh yes, of course. It seems a most unusual weapon was recovered from the orc warrior, Greymarch. Never seen anything like it, but perhaps his journal can give you some useful information. Beyond that, take whatever else you need from the recovery chest. You've earned it. You're free to go at any time, of course, just up that hallway. Good luck to you.
Thanks. And I now have a new sword, Duskfang. One of the things that's unique about this is that it changes based on the time of day it is. Also, I'm not sure if you'll still get this sword if you do the madness versions of the traps. I don't think I've tried it. Alright. Right, now to get out of here. The Knights of Order. Okay. Where can be smited? Gotcha. I'll just be taking your swords. Nothing on you. What about you? I'll just be taking that. Alright. Looks like I need to talk to him again.
That was quite a battle. I hope you are uninjured.
I barely have a scratch on me. And also, what were those things?
You've not heard the legends? How could that be? Those beings, as you call them, aren't beings at all. They are the soulless abominations known as the Knights of Order. Their attraction to the resonator isn't surprising. It was built from one of the obelisks that dot the isles they seem to have an affinity for. You must proceed to sheogorath at once and tell him the knights have returned. Quickly now, go!
Alright. Alright, now to head back to the palace and talk to sheogorath. Right, but first I'm going to improve Duskfang and all the other equipment that I picked up in there. There we are. Alright. New Sheoth Palace. Alright, it's still Duskfang. Alright.
Well, look who's here. You! How about that?
Yep.
Well now, what news do you have to report?
I was attacked by knights.
So soon? Not a surprise, I suppose. We'll get to that later. No need to burden your little brain with it now. And Zedilian, since you're standing here, I assume you've succeeded. Or you're terribly confused, or really lacking in good judgment.
Zedilian functions once more.
Wonderful! Time for a celebration! Cheese for everyone!
I can
Wait,
take some.
scratch that! Cheese for no one.
Oh,
That can be just as much of a celebration if you don't like cheese, true? You've run a maze like a good little rat, but no cheese for you yet. Oh, well, maybe a little. I've granted you a new spell, the ability to summon Haskell, my Chamberlain, to aid you in your travels. He knows a lot. More than he knows. In fact, give it a try. Summon our friend to you now. I'll wait.
Alright. Let's just have it equipped here. Where is it? Here it is. Alright.
Our Lord has granted you the power to summon me. How wonderful for me.
Alright.
When summoned, I can offer advice on your current endeavor. I imagine it's up to you what to do with my wisdom. Do try to use your power sparingly. I have duties to which I must attend. Rather more important than shepherding you around, I'm sure.
Alright. Now talk to sheogorath again.
Isn't that a hoot? I love it myself. Best part of being a Daedric prince, really. Go ahead. Try it again. He loves it.
Alright.
Summoned again. My lord does so enjoy that, as is his prerogative. I'll assume you're done for now.
Alright. Now talk to him again.
Good, good. You'll need all the help you can get if you're going to defeat Jigalag and stop the Greymarch. Oh, don't expect to summon dear Haskell anywhere but in the realm. He dislikes leaving my presence. I get that sometimes.
Alright. Jigalag. Who is that?
The Daedric Prince of Order. Or biscuits. No, order. And not in a good way. Bleak. Colorless. Dead. Boring. And not a fan of my work, I can tell you. Hates it. Hates me. A bit single-minded, if you take my meaning.
Okay.
You've seen his knights. Not the warm and cuddly sort. Not a bit of original thought in their lifeless husks. So, you're going to help me stop him.
Okay. Me? How?
Again with the niggling little details. Hold your tongue, or I will. We'll get to that, all in due time. For now, you've got other work to do.
What is the Greymarch?
An event. A movement. An apocalypse of sorts. Happens every year, at the end of every era. Which is to say, now. The Greymarch comes and Jigalag walks. Or runs. Never skips, sidles, or struts. And mostly he just destroys everything around him.
What would you ask of me now?
Ask? Ask? I don't ask! I tell! This is my realm, remember? My creation, my place, my rules! Look at you! No concept of what you've stumbled into. No sense of place. You don't even really know where you are, do you? I suppose few really do, but that's beside the point. We're going to give you a taste of where you found yourself. You're going to learn.
Okay. Learn? Learn what?
Two halves, two places. Meet and greet. Do what they will, so you know what they're about. The Duke of Mania and the Duchess of Dementia. Seek them out and let them show you what New Sheogorath is. You might be surprised.
Okay.
Once you understand what my realm is, you might understand why it's important to keep it intact. And maybe you'll make some friends along the way. That's always nice.
Alright.
Come visit again, or I'll pluck out your eyes.
Alright. Now I need to talk to the Duke of Mania and the Duchess of Dementia, but sadly that's gonna wait until the next episode, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be sure to make more. And also be sure to press the bell icon next to the subscribe button so that you can get notified of when I make videos. So, until next time, later haters.